experience in supermarkets. I felt like this is so rude, especially when you're new. Everyone would seem. Hello and welcome to my channel, guys. My name is Aida, and on my channel I'm talking about life in Germany, my experience in Berlin, traveling in Europe and also around Germany, and giving some tips. In today's video, I want to compare life in Canada and life in Germany. Toronto versus Berlin. Now you know it's coming, it's a traveling. I really enjoy the fact that in a couple of hours you can be in a different country, like even a couple of hours on train, on the bus. You already experience a different culture, different language that you don't know, you don't understand. You see a different architecture. This is easy. You don't need to have a car. It's not expensive. There are low-cost tickets that only for 20 bucks you can fly from Berlin to London or anywhere else, like even for 10 bucks flying to Brussels. Traveling in Canada is more expensive. For example, the ticket to Vancouver and back would cost you around $1,000, and it's 5 hours of flight. And if you'd like to travel to all the beautiful lakes, it's also not cheap, and you need to have a car for this, or I don't know, rent it. So you won't be able to reach these places just by train, by bus. Now another point on traveling in Canada, it's a very beautiful country with a beautiful landscape, amazing places, and when I say to Germans that I came from Canada, they just cannot believe, they surprised what I'm doing here, because a lot of Germans are dreaming, planning to go to Canada, you know, a little bit later, to settle down there and have a nice life with family. Canada has the most beautiful places in the world. Niagara Falls, consider it one of the wonders. So it all depends, but I would say generally Europe has more opportunity for urbanistic travel, culture, exploration, which is for me is really interesting. I also really love to learn things about other cultures, about their mindset. So it really depends on what kind of travel you'd prefer. Now the next point is on history, architecture, art, culture. It's all more developed because, you know, Europe has a longer history, so accordingly each city, and Berlin especially, it's like a big historic hub. Whereas in Canada there are mostly like 100 years old buildings from Victorian epoch in red brick. And you can also fly for 5 hours, miles and miles away, but the culture-wise it will be the same. It will be the same architecture, the same coffee shops, the same people, the same language, the same lifestyle. So if you're interested in this variety, so Europe is definitely the place. Now the next point, customer service, day-to-day communications, communication at work is different. So in Canada everyone will be very friendly, very polite. It's a lot of small talk at the bank, at the store, versus in Germany, especially when you're new, everyone would seem kind of rude. Experience in supermarkets, especially in the more, you know, budget ones like Lidl. You need really pack so fast, and I think I've been talking about this and everyone's talking about that. This is unique. You just go to Lidl or to Aldi to experience, and if you're gonna be slow packing your stuff, if you don't have ready your card to pay and all the things and all your grocery bags, everyone's gonna look at you. The cashier will also look at you and sigh. While in Canada it's always very nice talk, so something that you might go to grocery store and have a very nice exchange with your favorite cashier, and they will ask how you doing, and you know, it's also a little thing that might boost your mood. The same at work, so Germans are working 100% at work. There is no chit chat. In Canada you might stay in the line for a long time, in the bank, let's say, but once your turn comes, you're gonna be treated really nice, you're gonna be not rushed any second, you can ask all of your questions, which is also great, but sometimes I felt there was like all unnecessary small talks like, hi, how are you, what is your traveling plans, I don't know, what are you gonna do on the weekends, and how life is going. I would definitely talk about this maybe at a time, but I already waited in the line for a long time, and I know that behind me there is also a lot of people, so to me sometimes it feels like a not very efficient use of time. And like I said, in Germany everyone's gonna be very efficient at work, and just going for, you know, coffee breaks and chatting there and there will be considered like low productivity worker. Overall, customer service is of course much more nicer. It's like way beyond in Canada. Probably Canada has the nicest customer service ever, even better than US. And Germany has probably one of the very limited customer service, I would call it. It feels like you have just one question, two questions maximum to ask, and that's it. They are trying to let you go as soon as possible. For me, it took some time to get used to it. First, I felt like this is so rude. Like, I asked just if this coffee place has a oat milk. It's a normal question, and they would just answer you if they don't have it. Very straightforward. They're never gonna apologize for you that they don't have this product. Like, no. They will tell you that they don't have this product, and like, why are you even asking? Like, what is this question is? Why are you taking my time? You asking something in the store and they will tell you like, don't you see I'm busy? I don't have time for you. Well, to me it's happening less and less, and I'm finding my way to communicate how to ask and who to ask and when to ask. Generally, I hear the stories a lot about the customer service. The same would be in a restaurant, in a coffee places. The waitress would come in only one time, not explain what they have on the menu. They will even really cite you if you keep asking what is this dish is about, what is here so special, or what is your favorite. Of course, there are more high-end restaurants and you will get much more better treatment, but in the middle range restaurants you need to just order quickly and not ask any questions. Education, a very important topic, goes towards Germany because there is a free education available to everyone. even if you're an international student and even if you study in English. So maybe there is a myth that you need to have your German at least at C2 level. When I studied in Canada, I paid around 30,000 for 2 years of college, and you can imagine that if you plan to have a bachelor degree or master's, just prepare to have 100,000 for some degree in Canada as international student. But also Canadians, they also pay. There is no free education. There are scholarships, there are bursaries, there are financial help. This usually a couple of thousand Canadian dollars. It's not that all education is gonna be free for you. But there is a way around in Canada that if you're Canadian or you're permanent citizen, not international student, it's Ontario's program for education, and your education will be covered by the government, and you will also be getting a pocket money, but you will need to give this all back as soon as you start working. So this money will be taken off slowly from your bank account once you will get a stable income from your professional work. In Germany, there is also similar program beside the free education, because for free education you would pay like 300 euros per semester. So can you imagine your I don't know, education would cost you like 1,000 euros in general for a college degree. And also there are other ways how government supports education in Germany. For example, if you're looking to attend a boot camp or any private school, this could be also covered and you can apply for a governmental fund. The condition is that you should not work, so you don't have an income, and government will cover the time for your private school. In Canada, private schools are not really covered by government. Imagine you just come over and you have your MBA for a couple of years almost for free. So that's a really good point of choosing Germany for your education destination. It's not the one who is perfectionist and perfect wins.